And we are live. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. It is impromptu CCS Fanstream. And, well, there's a lot of things we can talk about. The whole rambunctiousness of, say, Mass Effect Andromeda. They're just completely destroying, their franchise. EA, thank you very much for destroying another one. But we're going to talk about something that is actually... is something that is another thing that's destroying a parent company that is destroying their one of their biggest what would you call it prize.
Hashtag YouTube.
Yeah, let me explain this one. I was the one who decided to I was the one who suggested this topic. So just the other day there was this rumor going around of hashtag YouTube AgeGate. So basically what they are doing is, well, from what we've seen now that everything's actually been confirmed, is that they are putting age restrictions, basically an age gap between all of YouTube. There's going to be kid-friendly, teen-friendly, and mature. So big channels like Leafy's here are going to lose a gigantic chunk of their fan base because a lot of their fan bases were children, but their content was more set for mature audiences. Well, so this is going to cause a lot of havoc. What do you guys think?
Honestly, it's not only that, but it also made mistakes. As if you look at, say, for example, I think there was a YouTuber that has, I think he said this on Twitter, Chad Wild Clay, who, he put the link there. He says, saying, how the channels are getting not only restricted on YouTube, but not the, what you call, very profane channels, but also channels that have regular kid content. Not that is really
regular content.
Regular content that is not profane, not offensive, not anything else they're getting disappearing if you hit this type of this type of content. I know not only that, his some people's other content and everything. They're gone. I'll put the link in the description about that, about what he's his little but also other people as well. Other people like I think the Twitter thread of let's see, the guy from Mud to MMO, Tiger, guy who does really good content, like Live on Film and his recent series his past series Mud to MMO. Very good series, talked about gaming and stuff. Now he talks about console films. He actually put some on. He did the same thing. You realize 2 or 3 of his videos got deleted, and they were just not. They weren't cussing or anything else.
Yeah, this, for right now, from what everyone has seen, it's been only on the mobile. They haven't done it for everything else yet. But the fact is, this whole thing was actually what the YouTube unsub glitch was a couple months prior to all of this being dropped. So now we have answers. Since when that was happening, they said, "Oh, we're not unsubbing people from their channels," when they actually were. So YouTube just straight out lied. Basically,
the dog agrees.
Yes, the dog agrees.
Yeah, the dog agrees too.
This whole thing has been already a complete wash. Is already having backlash because they didn't just say, "Okay, we're going to be testing out this new system to try to set up a age separation." Because, in all honesty, throughout the months, there have been some things that have been posted to YouTube that should not be there. Just freaking I remember a couple months ago, there was someone who's becoming famous for just twerking on video after getting a headshot in Call of Duty, and then there's people who are just straight up uploading porn to the freaking YouTube. And
hypocrisy, fucking hypocrisy.
Yeah. Freaking, I can see why they're doing this. They have all the right to do this. I just think they're implementing it kind of in a weird way. Keeping it under people's noses is not smart, but it's something YouTube does often. But I can see how it can fix the porn issue, the issue with people twerking and all that. I can see how it can work. Yeah. So YouTube is basically killing itself again because it's incompetent. That's basically what I'm saying.
No, it's basically what Cinemax and Laughing Man and Nally said in doing the PewDiePie controversy. The taking down the channel that YouTube
that whole thing. And speaking of PewDiePie, this whole thing was also was pushed ahead of time because of what happened with the Wall Street Journal.
Oh, really?
The whole slander campaign that they did against him. This is why it got pushed so quickly onto us now instead of just like slowly coming in throughout the year. They actually, it was actually a big thing because now PewDiePie is going to be labeled as a mature channel as is. So it's not going to be teen friendly. It's going to be hard for anybody to see except for people who are like of age in their 20s.
Exactly.
It's a mature channel. Come on.
Yeah.
I mean, no disrespect for PewDiePie. I mean, if you like to do that type of content, that's fine. But mature channel, yeah, the majority of the Let's Play is just about the guy screaming, yeah, throughout the whole fucking gameplay.
Well, he doesn't do Let's Plays anymore. It's become more of a vlog thing. He's kind of made some pretty, certain kinds of jokes, and that's what got him in trouble. Like that's why he's gonna be labeled as a mature channel because of those freaking jokes that he made like a month ago.
Really?
A couple weeks.
I think that this is an example of why I don't think this entire dividing by mature content is going
to ignore the dogs.
Yeah, the dog. By the way, the
dogs agree. The dogs agree.
Ignore the dogs.
Rally with me. Rally with me.
Rally with me, my brothers.
Because the thing is that as far as I see, this entire thing about dividing what's appropriate for kids to watch and what's appropriate for more mature audiences to watch is like shades of gray. Like this. They're claiming that PewDiePie is a channel for more mature audience, but it's obviously intended for 12-year-olds. And if they're going to separate his audience just because there's a few curse words, it's all going to crumble down. And the same thing is going to happen for other YouTubers.
But let's all be real here. Let's all be real here. I think this whole age gate thing is going to go pretty much the same way. When people say, "Oh, well, we have to pack up our Google Plus accounts to our YouTube channels." Remember that?
Oh yeah, Google Plus, because Google Plus
they wanted to be Facebook so bad,
right?
But yet they still didn't use it. And 6-8 months later or whatever, they stopped using it. I think people are gonna look at this and say, okay, I'm just gonna put the restricting off, or the kids will find a way past this because they can and they will pass it and they will go through. And besides the point, YouTube. Let's be real here. He'll find a way to get through it. The kids will find a way, and also PewDiePie will probably still make his money. He will make his money. He's already rich beyond his wildest dreams at this point.
Yeah, millions of dollars he's making to do his videos.
It's too bad that his series Scare PewDiePie 2 has basically gone down the drain. He's basically
it was on YouTube Red. It was on YouTube Red, so let's be honest, no one really cared about that. But that's another topic for another time if the people want to hear that.
Yeah. No, I don't really think so, because it just looks not that worth talking about. No, I'm just gonna stay away from it.
No, YouTube Red.
Yeah, it's not worth the discussion. I mean, YouTube Red is like the retarded cousin of YouTube, just like how Marvel Knights is the retarded cousin of Marvel.
Hey, Marvel Knights Marvel Knights had some decent stuff once upon a time.
Yeah, but the problem is lack of management, lack of vision, and thus it fell apart. I mean, Ghost Rider 2 bombed so bad at the box office, it closed down. So
yeah, well, at least they had a couple movies in them, unlike say Square Pictures. They only had one movie and then it died.
Yeah.
I like how we went from talking about the whole YouTube situation to
but back to the whole topic of YouTube. And I did notice about the whole age restriction, even though age restrictions can only be managed by, its content creators, right? If they want to age restrict their videos, they can, but apparently the whole YouTube subscribing and the whole forcing these age restrictions to a lot of YouTube viewers have been appearing all over the channel. For example, with Charlie K, because apparently his entire videos were put restricted automatically by YouTube, and apparently only 6 videos remain on his channels for those who are between the age of 18 or 17 or 16, while one is just one video that is regarded just for jokes.
Oh yeah, and we know how people like freaking jokes.
Yep, jokes, gotta get jokes. Yeah, but I really don't get why YouTube is forcing this policy into all content creators. I mean, if they want to put age restricted, again, just let them. Just don't fucking ruin their content just because their audience, the entire mass of YouTube are a bunch of sensitive assholes.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's the whole again, it's what the huge outrage thing out there now. This is the new
culture.
thing. It's going to eventually fade away into the background. I feel like it's whatever. It's all this other stuff is slowly but surely it's going to fade away into the passe. One thing I think what is going to continue around with this AgeGate fiasco, turning back to this conversation, will be probably more channels going to be. I think those people will drive away people from YouTube. I mean, if PewDiePie does leave, he still has a stake. There are other video services like vid.me that's out there.
Vimeo is also another one. Freaking Dailymotion's still a thing.
Yeah.
Oh, and Zipcast, when they ever get their stuff together, they can be another viable place for other people and other video makers. So, and this YouTube is the third. They're the third biggest web traffic in the entire planet. People love YouTube. It's mainstream and everything else. That could go away.
Yeah, that could go away. Sorry, go ahead.
Once upon a time, MySpace was the king of the king of the yard. They were like, yeah, no one can take down MySpace.
Yeah, now look at it.
It's a ghost.
Yep.
I mean, that's what's going to happen to YouTube if they keep catering to these very sensitive PC people and also having these options more restricted to the content creator. Because here's the thing, YouTube is made by the people for the people, and the more you chain up their creativity, the more or less they'll just throw their arms up and just go to other video sites that will allow them to put the content they want without any obnoxious hassle. For example, because VidMe, despite still early on in their stages, it's still getting more support than YouTube apparently. Even Channel Awesome is using the VidMe because it's less restricted than YouTube, and they get unloaded with little to no consequences to their ad revenue.
Or content creators could just simply create their own sites like Rooster Teeth.
Exactly.
Or SF Debris, but now YouTuber who basically went his own website, and well, guess what? He has like a Springboard, that that type of video service, and they have used that. Or go on a website like say Manic Expression, the site I'm on, but posting my content that they use Springboard, they use all these type of video services, and like you said, make your own video service thing as well. So yeah.
I think this entire YouTube divide thing is like the movie rating system 2.0, but it's strictly enforced. And that's why I think it's also going to crash, because even nowadays, you can see kids snucking into adult films. And, well, if we all didn't know that creating a 10-year-old kid can simply make an account and say that he's 60 years old isn't going to stop this, I still don't see why YouTube keeps trying. I mean, it's pretty obvious that it's not going to work.
Well, I mean, yeah, there's going to be some holes in it, but it's still better than nothing.
Literally, my number 9.
It's
wow.
It's basically because a lot of the rules actually haven't been really working all that great when it comes to like what you can and cannot post. So what they're going to do is, because of that, they're going to try to split it up so people, like kids who don't know how to make a separate account or make so their account age is higher, can't see the stuff. Because they're just like, ooh, they're like those kids that are just like, ooh, they're rebellious. Ooh, they'll do whatever they want, so who cares? But like, it's mostly like that's a small portion of the majority that is going to be basically not be able to be seeing these things, which can be a good thing. The real problem is the fact that freaking YouTube's being a piece of shit about it and just not talking to people. Like, they're like, oh, we're not doing this at all. No. Fucking, we're not making you lose millions of subscribers at a time. Freaking, just come out with it, YouTube. We are using you right now. Freaking, come on. You're better than this.
It's like a communication. That's what it is.
Yes, they're not communicating with these people. They could have said, hey, we want to test something out. Why don't you guys sign up for this, and like we'll all test it out together to make sure it works. Nope. Freaking, we're forcing it on you. We're going to shove it down your throat. We're going to make sure it works.
Not like YouTube Heroes. Yeah,
just like YouTube heroes.
At least they tested it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, actually.
Look how that went.
Great that turned out.
And honestly, if I want to be really cruel and such, this is what. Well, honestly, it's like it's pretty much the democracy in action and such. You know, if the majority of people want your channel gone, that's what. Even though if you're on the right and if you're on the moral high ground, or your content is not as offensive as people say they are, and you got tons of people just going in just saying, "Well, your channel is offensive to me," and well, guess what? Your channel is gone. Bye bye.
Yeah, fuck you. We do what we want.
Yeah, fuck the free warning, right?
Well, we have some people in chat here saying, so this is the death of YouTube. Probably. Probably.
No. YouTube will still be relevant for a long time. I think YouTube still has that mainstream appeal. Majority of mainstream companies still use it. They still have a huge strangle. I mean, at the end of the day, I think it's going to, I put, I still put content out there. Most people still put their content out there. It's not, I mean, it will take a huge effort to basically kill this website. They're trying to, Google is really trying to, but it will take something much bigger than this. I don't think this will kill YouTube at all.
Yeah, which really terrifies me.
What killed MySpace? What did someone tell me that?
No, I can't really. I can't.
Yeah, something better coming.
I never used MySpace.
It was something better coming along, which was Facebook. So the only thing that could possibly take down YouTube is if somebody out there decides to make something better, something that where the rules work and freaking like the monetization isn't sensitive at the time. Something better than YouTube that will still have that same appeal and still have enough content for everyone to watch.
And also stand up to people who are these people who use DMCA claims, false DMCA claims, be it the idiotic trolls online or the ones who are these big companies who just want to censor opinions about their crappy films or anything like that, or
political correctness as Prototype. Freaking political correctness won't work on YouTube. People will see right through it. Freaking exactly, because that's what YouTube is staying too much like a company and trying to hide what it's doing instead of just sharing what they're doing with their community, so the community can you scratch my back, I scratch yours. You help each other out.
Yeah, it's this whole mentality that hey, if you scratch my back and for this few money, and I'll scratch your back for free.
I jerk you off. It's simple as that.
Yeah. It's just what it is. It's just like predatory mentality that, due to the political correctness, due to people being so insensitive of other people's thoughts, opinions, and all that, YouTube is making policies far more stricter. And even though I am not a content creator on YouTube, I can see why people are getting pissed off regarding these policies. And if they continue, then YouTube will be fucking screwed. No matter if they make money, no matter if they fail or live up to their potential, I guess they're gonna get screwed over. And if they're not careful, then a lot of content creators will move out, and YouTube is just gonna become like MySpace for 6 years. On 6 years until it becomes MySpace. That's what I meant to say. I'm just conflicted by all this crap.
No, actually, now that you mention it, it's something my friend just messaged me about, something interesting that says that there are a lot of pages on Facebook that are actually cashing in from content that comes from YouTube, and Facebook's doing nothing.
What?
That doesn't the fact that it's stolen content and it's generating money. So
what?
Yeah, there are pages on Facebook that take videos from YouTube or from popular YouTubers, and apparently they use them to win likes or something like that. And I don't know how it works, but apparently they are winning money from that. So I want to wonder if this dividing age thing, will it still work if other social media sites like Facebook will take these videos and make them even more accessible for younger audiences?
So basically it's like an extortion scheme?
I don't know.
Sort of.
Wouldn't be surprised.
anything to keep YouTube relevant and such. That's what it is. They're trying to keep themselves as relevant as possible until that final day they will completely disappear.
By making the stupidest decisions in the entire world.
Yep.
Well, that's debatable because YouTube has done a lot of shitty decisions, and still, even after all of this, it's still very strong. And the same can be said for, sorry I have to bring this, fucking Michael Bay making the shittiest movies I've ever seen. There's still hundreds and hundreds of people who are still going to watch it because they don't know anything.
Wow, you are just so salty about that, aren't you?
I'll always be salty, yeah. It's gonna happen here.
Salty.
YouTube. It's gonna shit turd after turd after turd, and everyone's gonna keep going in there and watch it.
Michael Bay comparisons with
that
YouTube.
Shit up.
Yeah. Not bad. I actually kind of agree. It's kind of like, what was that term? Fuck, I forgot.
Fuck, I forgot.
But at the end of the day, it's something that most people seem to worry about you. Seem to forget about YouTube. The company Google is that the one thing that made people come to this website and get content is, well, anyone could be here. It's YouTube. It is you, me, everyone else. That's what the huge draw was, and that was one of the main draws of this website. And that is something that most people seem not to get, is that they try so hard to really say, oh, we got these. Like, okay, YouTube Red, I can get why they want to do something like that. I think they implemented it pretty crappily. I don't care if that's the word. We should trademark that. But
trademark it.
Yes, YouTube has that type of potential to be something, a Gutenberg's press for this generation's version of that. The next extension of what the internet is. But instead, they're trying so hard to be like, okay, we can have movies on here. You have music and all these other things that are, quite frankly, these mainstream talents and such. Well,
it's already been done before by better other companies.
Are put it in better websites. You got Spotify for music. You have
Pandora.
Pandora. TV and movies
Hulu
and such.
Netflix.
Hulu,
Netflix,
Netflix,
also
Amazon,
has Pandora.
Yes, Hulu, Amazon, Netflix, HBO. There's literally no real reason to really, if you want content, you don't go and you buy that YouTube and all these type of sites. I mean, what's the point? I mean, really, what is the point of buying, say, YouTube Red? What is the point other than saying, oh, I like these content, so this will help the content creators and such like that?
Well, my guess for YouTube Red is to get more the content creators to create, more original content. But so far in YouTube Red, there's nothing original about it. I mean, what there is the Smosh movie for Ghost Hunters, which apparently it's a movie so fucking bad that even Ralph the Movie Maker reviewed that it was so boring and depressing, it's not worth paying. It's like jack of all trades, master of none. If you put everything in one, but you can't even make a competent system, like for buying movies, purchasing music, and such. What's the point of it all?
Trying to cash out those who say, "Oh, look, I can buy YouTube Red, so I can see things that no one else could." Sense of exclusivity. Oh man, I gotta get it because it's exclusive.
Oh my God! I can stream video games on YouTube. It's so original, you guys.
Oh my God!
Wait, broke new ground.
Oh my God!
You told me I can buy movies on YouTube? Oh man! I mean, I already have a shelf full of DVDs, and I have a Netflix on my Xbox. So why the hell not?
Yeah. Oh, we're having too much fun here.
yes, we are.
But if YouTube keeps abusing their content creators and also their policies, then again, they're just gonna move away. I mean, can you imagine if stuff like Sugarcat Studios, Red Letter Media, JonTron, and a lot of the other content creators left YouTube? What will YouTube bank on now if they keep abusing the policies? I'm pretty sure even Omega Blaster would have leave and just go to beat me.
Really? You're bringing me into this now. You're bringing me into this?
Well, you are a YouTuber, no?
I haven't uploaded for like 2 months.
Well, your fan base has probably left you.
I've been out and about trying to freaking get my own shit together, okay? I am going to start uploading again this weekend, though. Because, like, I've been busy because of school. School's been kicking my ass, and, like...
Well, but you are a YouTuber, and even though despite the whole delays of uploading, you still have your channel. But if they keep kicking you in the balls with the policies, then you will probably go to VidMe.
They have done it to me a lot. Like, I've got my old outro that was royalty free stolen from me by these random fuckheads who decided to pretend to be actual freaking like music company that had no affiliation with YouTube whatsoever or a YouTube channel. So wow. I basically had to get rid of a year's worth of videos.
God, that is fucking horrible.
YouTube, man. Express yourself. Fuck you.
YouTube, go fuck yourself.
YouTube, by everyone for everyone. Yeah, remember that?
Yeah.
YouTube, give me your monies.
YouTube, broadcast yourself unless we said so.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's pretty much YouTube is so. Again, this is the hubris of YouTube, which is sadly until they get that start fighting for the smaller channels, the channels that don't the channels that are basically the backbone of this website. People are going to continue to fade away. They will be like, wow, why should I watch? Why should I care? Why should I continue to support a channel like this?
Yeah.
It's kind of sad that YouTube started at this, what we could call the perfect social network, where you could go post your videos, have everyone like, and it's turned into such a massive corporate blob.
It's like post your videos, share your thoughts.
Right. And, see, look at that. I mean, now look at it. YouTube's going so bad. One of our the Google Hangouts crashing before our eyes. People, it's crumbling down.
Oh God, they found us.
They found us. YouTube's coming for us.
Yeah, and like the first time that YouTube was here, like YouTube was supposed to be a place where people can post wherever they post videos at whatever they want. And sure, there was a lot of that are weird and cringy at best, but if you look deep down enough, there's a bunch of great content that allows for discussions of favorite types of movies, video games, and music. But now, where everything is just so bitter and trigger happy, and while Google and YouTube are just being idiotic at best.
Yeah, and then they just leave me triggered over here because my freaking content I've worked so hard for is being infringed.
Silence, you fool.
The funny thing is that even despite all this, YouTube still keeps rolling the path for other corporate sort of channels that are ripping off on their partners, because there's this machinima called Mob Squad, which I really liked, and I wanted to see season 1, but they took it down from YouTube because now it's for sale on Amazon. Machinima took it down even when the content creators themselves said, we can't do anything. We really want to post it, but we just can't. Machinima rules. I'm like, fuck's sakes, what the hell is going on?
I think it's just predatory tactics. That's what it is. Like, if you don't if you don't give us your rights to your content that you created, then we're just gonna take down your channel. I really wish Machinima would name names, because it's despicable and they should be apprehended for their actions.
Yeah, but then again, we know that there's hundreds of others that aren't going to allow that.
Yeah, because they're gonna get their ass kicked. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, this is where we coined the phrase. How did that phrase go?
I like how you say it. Oh, it's this phrase. And what was it again?
What's that phrase? Shit.
It's a Call of Duty. It's one of the phrases that appear when you die.
Shit. I know. I kind of know what you're talking about, but not exactly.
Something about.
Was it a Call of Duty World at War?
Yeah, it was the only good thing. The only good thing for evil to triumph is for good men to do nothing.
Ah, yeah, that one.
Ooh, okay, yeah. That one, yeah. It was the first in Call of Duty, but which one? The good ones or the crappier border ones?
Was it the bad ones, the generic robot ones, or was it the classic ones from World War II? Oh, I can't remember.
You know nothing, Future Snow.
So, is there anyone else willing to talk more about this topic? Because
well, my main thing about the whole thing is I just wish YouTube was a little bit more upfront about it and probably talk to everyone, because I feel like that's what's doing them in right now. That's what's causing all the backlash, because this is actually a good thing that they could have done if they'd done it right.
Yeah,
and this is the issue, is that they keep doing things half-assed. And maybe, it's like, okay, this is a big website. They can't really do all these type of things behind the scenes and such. They thought it was a good idea. And there's always going to be these like hiccups. And I could like, okay, fine. There's always going to be hiccups. There's always going to be patches and day one patches and whatever.
yeah.
But when you look at these type of situations, it happens again and again and again on YouTube. I'm like, you know what? Fine. I'm going to find somewhere else to go. Believe you me, by the end of this year, I would not be surprised if PewDiePie goes over to vid.me. I would not be surprised if he goes over there and makes them, because, hey, I hate everything. He puts his channel and videos up on there, so he got back up. I hate, the YouTuber, I hate everything has a vid.me channel. So, and other people, you said, channel awesome. Regardless you think of these guys, they are very popular, and they're moving on to that site. And trust me when I tell you, if these guys are going to move to that site, what do you think PewDiePie's like, you know what? If y'all can keep messing with me, hey, did not me. Hook a brother up.
Yeah. And also, they should remove the bots. Like, have actual employees at YouTube communicate with the content creators. I mean, stop giving us a bunch of fucking bots.
No one wants to hear, hello, you have YouTube.
Yeah, like...
Freaking, no one wants to hear this. Freaking, damn it.
Yeah, but have the fucking employees like communicate with the content creators. Get rid of the bots that are not doing anything. Just oh, sorry, you have to wait for a line. Service fail. Like, no, if the content creators are not pleased with YouTube and the policies and all the bullshit takedowns and copyright strikes, talk to them, and maybe, just maybe, you'll make a profit out of their content.
Well, yeah, but the problem is that that's actually doing something sensible and it makes sense. And YouTube has to maintain its reputation. So, yeah, we can't do that.
But yeah, we can't make things easy. It's not the YouTube way.
Yeah. It's not you anymore. It's us tube.
Yeah, it's MoneyTube.
Yeah, all you think about is you. It's all about me. Yeah, I know that the motto is broadcast yourself, but what about us? What about us, the ones who are with the money and we control everything? What about us?
Yeah, the content that we create, we post and we set up and we edit it like for 48 fucking hours of our life and our time.
It's the selfishness, and that's the thing. It's the selfishness on the people around here. It's a sad thing, very sad.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
But it's just like I'm pretty sure YouTube's mentality is like, we're the ones putting money out for this, even though they're not really.
No, you're not. You haven't even made any fucking profits, YouTube. Come on.
Yeah, and you're making it so other people can't make it either. You're basically bringing everybody down. Just try to work with people, you fucktards.
I mean, that is so simple, but yet we had to repeat it like a broken disc for over and over and over again.
And I'm sure that after 100 more YouTube Reds and 100 more YouTube Heroes, we're going to keep repeating the same thing over and over again.
History will repeat itself, and YouTube will keep fucking up, basically.
No, there's always going to be more bad before we get to the good stuff.
Do you guys remember back in the day when YouTube actually worked?
Yeah.
Freaking... Yeah. I miss the good old days.
Yeah, and the channels that used to have, create your own backgrounds, to make it look stylish on your own, to set it up from the rest.
Yeah.
That's gone, just like Facebook and MySpace.
Yeah, and freaking no one had to worry about, like, monetization or copyrights, because basically views were basically just that, views, nothing else, not money, not what you're worth or how popular you are.
Well, there were copyrights, back in the day, but it wasn't excessive. It was like copyrights for the right reasons,
Yeah, like, it was like, you're using our song when you shouldn't be, and we actually paid a lot of money for this song, so it's either you pay us for it or just,
Yeah, but with corporations just being more abusive, they can just throw copyrights without even acknowledging the fair use laws.
Well, yeah, it's more of that because of those companies are overseas and don't understand the laws that are based here in America. So they have a different thing for copyrights and everything. So like, it's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
We basically went from talking about the whole age gap thing they're setting up to how YouTube is just fucking up in general again.
But it is consistent. That's the thing, is you can just tie this right into another problem with YouTube. It is very a consistent issue.
Yeah, trust me, there's a long ass list of YouTube fucking up, so don't worry about that. But I just really, really do wish that YouTube would be more considerate of its users. YouTube was supposed to be a user-friendly place to put up their content and be able to have fun, because this is like a hobby thing for me, and yet I'm running into these problems. I'm like, because like I noticed that my stuff started going down before I went on this break, and I started to realize maybe this is starting to get to me now. From like once I found out all this information, like, am I being put in like the teen section, or am I being put in mature and losing people? Like, I don't. It's really hard to find out where you fall in these categories.
Well, that's the thing right there, is because, you know, I put my stuff up. There's a lot of things. Some things I lost a couple of videos, but again, it's bad. It's a terrible thing. But at the end of the day, there's other websites. There are other places to hear what I believe, what I really want to go to. So don't worry. Like I said, this is a dick move from YouTube. But we're used to it.
Yeah.
No, that actually raises the question. Let's say that something like, let's say that all the popular YouTubers move to another social network like Vimeo or Dailymotion, and eventually YouTube gets forgotten on the side while Dailymotion grows to what YouTube might be today. What's stopping Dailymotion from becoming YouTube again, getting all greedy with the monetizations and the copyright strikes? I mean,
and then we'll have the mass migration all over again, where everyone moves from this side back to YouTube.
History repeats itself. That's what it is.
It's the reason why it is because of the DMCA. It is because of that terrible law. I will say, an unconstitutional law in the United States, and mind that. But there's also other stuff in the whole world that same variation of that law. And until that law, at least in the United States, is gone, you'll still have these issues. So moving to YouTube, moving all these stuff, doing all these type of things should not, that's a nice temporary thing, but it's a Band-Aid. The true answer to this, the true way to actually fix these issues more often than not, is to go and get rid of the DMCA, is to do all these, to get rid of the DMCA via, legislation and stuff like that, and put in a better law that actually represents the YouTuber, from the highest up to PewDiePie to the low scrubs where we are here right now. So that's
the bottom of the barrel, like me at 88 subscribers.
Yeah, but the thing with PewDiePie, like PewDiePie had the chance to represent YouTube at at the whole trying to shut down a channel from YouTube, due to this unfair copyright strikes.
He really could have had YouTube by the balls and be like, okay, if you
he could have started a movement against YouTube.
Basically.
Yeah, he could have started a movement against YouTube, and let all the YouTube content creators do a better side that they can be by the people for the people. Make a few rules, a few restrictions, sure, but he could have convinced everyone to fight against YouTube's bullshit policies, and who knows, they could have moved to another site, or just work with YouTube together to make YouTube, YouTube again. But now,
the magic of it,
make YouTube great again.
Hashtag make YouTube great again is exactly what we need right now.
We're gonna build a wall and make Dailymotion pay for it.
We'll build a Gundam style wall.
But, here's the deal that freaking big YouTubers like freaking PewDiePie, Markiplier, Jacksepticeye can all do together. Make their own fucking YouTube. Yeah. Make their own site that everyone can post to, and actually make it better than fucking YouTube. They have the money, they have the resources, they could do it.
Yeah, they need to, build a business plan first before doing the site, sure. But if other company sites can do it, apparently there's a new switch of new video sites that are appearing right after YouTube. Why not them? instead of, you know, pulling this bullshit prank of, I was just going to turn down my second channel, good prank, like, oh yeah, good prank, asshole, yeah,
just a prank, bro.
You fucked up the movement, you idiot. Good job.
Yeah, basically, he just spat in the eyes of people who had hope.
Yeah. And I know there are people that say like, "Oh, do you really think he was just gonna do it?" Like, no, asshole. But you know, I was expecting something better than a joke that we all saw coming. You know, like a potential movement to rise against YouTube abuse in the copyright strikes and policies, just like we've been saying throughout the whole damn fan stream.
Yeah.
So Christian, do you want to add anything, or I don't know?
It's still fucking weird when you guys actually call me my name. Jesus. I know that's not what we're talking about, but fuck. Like, really? It's awkward as hell. Please, everybody. My name is Omega. Okay, I know it says Christian on here, but that's because Google Plus doesn't want to fucking fix that, even though I've gone through and completely tried doing that myself.
Well,
fuck you, Google Plus.
Well,
call me Omega Blaster. Or Omega, please.
Well, for me, it doesn't.
Google Plus just changed your name from Omega Blaster to Christian Slater.
Well, let's see. It doesn't do for me. So you know, I'm just lucky, I guess. So
yeah, you're the lucky one.
Yeah, I'm fine. So,
yeah. But yeah, it's okay. Well, okay, Omega. You know, then the question then becomes, who's your alpha then? So you know.
Well. That's a valid point. Fucking, I don't know whoever I get into a relationship with. I don't fucking know. I've been single for years.
How the hell do we end up talking about single relationships in a YouTube
video? We're putting out a fun joke for the 5 people who are watching.
The random.
Well, let's match me on Tinder.
Oh, right. But it looks like we basically hit the zenith of the conversation.
Oh
yeah, so we might as well bring this up. Me and Duckett were talking about it, and I think
not Duckett.
I don't fucking know.
It says it right in the name, Omega. Come on.
I don't know. Freaking shut up. So, like, you freaking have Duckett for everything, including your own YouTube channel. What the fuck am I supposed to call you?
Duke CT, man. I've been doing that for years.
Me and Duke were talking about it, and we were thinking about changing up the format that we were going to be doing these things. So we were all thinking about trying to move this sort of stuff onto Discord. And we have it all recorded on there, and we have all this stuff moved onto a new channel. So, like, I might as well say, like, what do you guys think? It was only me and Duke talking about it at the time.
Well, I'm kind of fine with it, but, you know, I had to set up an account I've already set an account on Skype, and I'm going to set up an account right now for Discord when this finishes, but...
You have Discord. I have you added.
Yeah, apparently, I kind of erased the app version because the app wasn't really working. It glitched out too much.
It's still, all you have to do is sign back in. It's fine.
Yeah, I'll just do it on the laptop instead because, you know, don't do it on the mobile phones.
Never do it on the mobile. Use a computer. Use a fucking computer. Like we saw before what it was doing to you. You freaking need that computer.
Yeah, like oh, you know, I can get it on the mobile phone, but I realized mobile was a mistake. But yeah, I kind of don't mind doing it on Discord or Skype.
Yeah, like it'll give us more leeway with stuff. We could possibly, I don't know, put some pictures with it or some shit. Like we might be able to have some fun with it.
Yeah, actually have a little more higher production quality, and you know, hopefully have we won't have to be on the mercy of Google Hangouts.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about YouTube finding us and shutting us down for our blasphemy.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the YouTube police is at our doors, and meanwhile they just not.
It's just like we hear you talking shit.
And it's led by none other than Tundra's greatest enemy, Michael Bay. And Michael Bay uses his magical twin stick.
Just like a robot.
I heard you were talking shit about me too, motherfucker.
And then and as Tundra tried to escape on his hideout, and then Child Buff comes riding like, "You want a piece of me, man? You want a piece of me?
Divide us.
Do it!"
Explosion in the background.
And like old angry puffed out, and Tundra's like, "Oh God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean it."
I break out my sword to start charging at him. It's like, you're not taking me down easily. Not
Please.
going out without fight, bitches.
Please, Mike, spare me. I just have a YouTube.
You may take my YouTube privileges, but you will never take our freedom.
You may take my content, but you never take our freedom.
Oh my God!
You see what I have to deal with,
overboard.
people? You see what I got to deal with?
We are amazing, and you know it.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I will bid you all farewell. And I think Mr. K's birds are saying goodbye as well. So thank you very
They're
much.
not birds, they're cookies. Damn it!
They fly. They're birds.
Dude, they're cookies. They're tiny little frogs. How the hell can they fly?
Oh, well, that's what I say. I'm American, and I dubbed them birds. Whatever.
Yeah, birds.
Birds.
Birds. You want birds?
Hitchcock.
Oh my God.
Okay. Well, that's it for the show, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you like us ranting and raving.
Yeah, us all having fun and screaming like a bunch of idiots. We freaking always have fun with this.
Oh, and by the way, Will Nightmare 9, who just came in, says, concerns me, all this YouTube age gate stuff. What does it do to channels like Queer Kids and such? It leads them well, to quote Broken Mouth Party, deleted, gone.
Possibly, actually. Freaking
Queer Kids? What?
Yeah, that's a YouTube channel, by the way.
Yeah, so that's like I said before, there's 3 sections. There's kid-friendly, there is teen-friendly, and then there is mature. If it's just like it might, I don't know much about this YouTube channel at all, but
let's not go the rabbit hole. Let's
not go too deep in this. But
yeah,
basically from what I've heard in general, like let's say if you're a video game Let's Play channel, you are better off in the teen section because then you get teens and above.
Yeah, I know, but let's not go deep in the hole.
Yeah,
very
yeah.
Let's not go too deep in
this.
this.
Website actually, it is pretty much a website for queer kid stuff. Is basically a site for LGBTQ plus vids for kids, that sort of thing. So yeah, it is for children. So
yeah,
it does.
The thing is that the problem is that there's nothing wrong for it being an LGBT site for kids, but we know that there's nuts on YouTube who go, gay stuff has to be mature. We can't let the children watch this. We'll confuse their minds. And
that, like I said, that thing is he's going to be deleted. Let me try this. Let me go and see it. Let's see. Survey says restricted mode on. Let's see what happens. Okay.
What, are you actually looking at the channel on the mobile?
No, I'm trying to look at this here. No, I got dang it, I forgot I got to I had to sign out and sign back in, but I can't do that.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Fuck the owl and YouTube AgeGate. What? What owl? What owl?
Wow.
It's that TNA wrestling. It's pro wrestling thing. It's it would
the owl and YouTube. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, you mean Night Owl from Watchmen?
No. It's pro wrestling. TNA and Impact Wrestling. They screwed some people and and pretty much the new mascot's an owl, and that's pretty much the whole thing. But yeah, it's a very interesting hashtag. I'll show it to y'all later.
The owl. It's right up there with hashtag make YouTube great again. It's up there.
Well, I'll show y'all later. All right. Well, we've been
thank you all so much for watching. Sorry for anyone who joined in late. And we might try doing this a little bit of a different way sometime. So we'll hopefully keep all of you posted. Feel free to follow us all on Twitter to keep updated. Because we may actually we will probably make a separate channel for this, because I actually have one that I was going to call Super Game Chumps, as an homage to Game Grumps. But I think we could easily change it into Streamcast or like whatever we're gonna name it.
All right, let's do that. All right, we'll talk to you later. And Stephanie, yes, hashtag fuck the owl. Yes.
Hashtag fuck the owl, of course.
Fuck that owl.
Fuck that owl.
Yes. All right, and we'll see y'all next time.
Hashtag fuck the owl.
All right, I'll see y'all later. Peace.
Yep.
See you.
Later.